Hello and welcome back to the Formula 1 GP. As I race after Verstappen, I'm going to get him here. So I take 4. As now Verstappen trying to get around me. So I make the overtake on Verstappen now. As Verstappen now losing ground. Kimi Raikkonen is your race leader so far, but he will be coming in for tyres, so this will get interesting. So as we come through the line, cars still pitting. I retake first here, as there are now only 18 cars, so 2 cars are out. I retake first here at the Bahrain GP. This is a great job by me now. I just got to drive it home safely. So it is now me, Fernando Alonso in first, Kimi Raikkonen is now second, and Nico Rosberg is third. The gap from me to Nico Rosberg is 5 seconds. So if Kimi Raikkonen, gap from me to Kimi Raikkonen is 5 seconds. So if Kimi Raikkonen wants to catch up, he's got a lot of work to do. And with this track having a lot of corners, that's going to be challenging. Here we go, coming through another corner. Coming out wide. On the brakes. On the brakes hard. Here we go. Coming through the last turn. We cross the line. We'll now see what the gap is. 6.7 seconds. So they're losing ground majorly, as I'm starting to pull away here. I don't know what it is, but for some reason they're not doing so well, as it's really now just a fight for second, as Fernando Alonso in third has just gotten such a huge lead. The leaders came in for their tyres. I suspect that Bottas will be in fourth. But I will be reading this race as we're just about to enter the 10th out of 14 laps. I've now got 50% of fuel remaining. So this will get interesting. Let's hope I don't run out of fuel. Anyway, coming out of that corner, and down the straight, to cross the line. And into the brakes. Looks like Kimi Raikkonen is catching up, only slightly though. So after 10 out of 14 laps, I still lead somehow after flying past the others. I guess that was a silly idea to stop on lap 7. Because with fresh tyres, I was always going to because with fresh tyres, I was just going to overtake them. Those guys on lap 6 did well, but they were lucky to even get there. The rain's down in Africa. So coming through the last turn, we now cross the line to come on to lap 11. The gap to Kimi Raikkonen is now 8.1 seconds. And Rosberg is 9.6 seconds behind me. So this is kind of getting a race. It's kind of now just a race for second. As Fernando Alonso is first, there is no way that he's going to get overtaken anytime soon. Because he's just been applying the pressure all day. At this rate, it looks like it's going to be a McLaren in first, a Ferrari in second, and a Mercedes in third. As ladies and gentlemen, we are not sure where Lewis Hamilton is. Could be in either fourth or it could be in either fourth, fifth, or lower than that. But we know for certain he's probably not going to catch me, or Kimi Raikkonen, or Nico Rosberg. As we are kind of just so far ahead. I've built a bit more of a gap on Raikkonen as I'm now 8.3 seconds faster. Here we go. Cross the line for lap 12 of 14. Waiting for Kimi Raikkonen to cross the line so we can figure out what he's got. Alright, 8.9 seconds I am now faster. And Rosberg appears to be catching Raikkonen. So this is now getting very intense. Well, for second and third. For first, it's just a breeze. But I think with that very good clearing McLaren, Fernando Alonso has done himself good. Coming down that back straight, we're just going to take a bit of a pause now, just so I can scratch myself a wee bit, guys, because I am very itchy. But yeah, I appear to be alright. So, let's continue. So as I head down the back straight and into this corner, I am now still first, Raikkonen still second, Rosberg still third. But let's see what the gap is now. As I'm still waiting for them to come around. Oh, here we go, 9.2 seconds. And Rosberg is just barely catching Kimi Raikkonen now. So So as we come down the straight onto lap 13 and 14, I am still leading. Kimi Raikkonen still second, and Nico Rosberg still third. Alright, as the gap to me is the gap from me, Fernando Alonso, to second of Kimi Raikkonen is now 9.7 seconds. So this is the second last lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix. And what a race it's been. Fernando Alonso has just had a wonderful race, as he's now 10.2 seconds ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, which is amazing. And then 4th and 5th in the run, they're even way behind into that. I think from 4th down, they're not going to have any luck today. I'm now 10.9 seconds ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, and I've used 3/4 of my fuel, which means I've only got 25% fuel remaining. Here we go, final lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Here we go. Around the first corner for the last time. Down the lead first straight for the last time. Into the third corner for the last time. As Rosberg has moved up to second place. As now Kimi Raikkonen has fallen back to third. Rosberg is now 11 seconds behind. Rosberg now starting to pull a gap out from Kimi Raikkonen, and he's now beginning the chase after me, but I think now it's too late. But I think now it's just too late to even think about catching up to me, as I'm just so far ahead. Let's see what the gap is now. 11.1 seconds. So Rosberg not catching up as I come through the final corner. I will win the Bahrain Grand Prix here at Bahrain. Sebastian Vettel, Nico Rosberg, and there I am, Fernando Alonso. There's the trophy.
It's Fernando Alonso in first place in today's Grand Prix, after an excellent drive to which his rivals, well, really had no answer. It was a fantastic performance, and one that they should be very proud of. Every part of the team pulled together to achieve today's result. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think.